Hello, welcome to the NR 2003 Season 2 of the AMP Energy Series. This is the AMP Shootout from Daytona, and we'd like to let you know that you're riding along with the old school crew, because I'm Derek Annis along with Jeff Klinger, bringing you full coverage here from Daytona, and this is the AMP Shootout. Brad Simmons will get the pole, and Keith Davis, right next to him in the number 53 NHL car, is going to start next to him. And, we've already got cars into the wall, Adam Zalorno and Lenny Hillenberg, and, we've got the big one on our hands, Jeff, and this does not look good, and, wow, this is going to take some cars out of the race, no doubt, by the way those cars are looking.
I just want to say what a boneheaded move that was by Adam Zalorno. I'm not sure what happened there, but from the view I had, let's see from this view, then I think that was just, where is his brain? You shouldn't be that aggressive in the first lap of the AMP Shootout. It's a fun race. Come on, you want to have fun.
We're on board Michael Carter, and it looks like he just got tagged from behind. Nothing he can do, but, you know, if he didn't get tagged from behind, I'm pretty sure he would have got through that wreck unscathed. But anyway, Brad Simmons on the first restart after the first caution will take him down to the green with the 23 car of Mike Jeremy's right behind him and the 53 car of Keith Davis right next to him, or behind him. Excuse me. Adam Zalorno, as you can see, is not the leader as he was the cause for that last caution. He is on the tail end of the lead lap, and looks like the first three cars anyway are going to get behind him, but he's going to hold up the rest of the pack. Adam Zalorno is.
Remember, go to www.ampenergyseries.webs.com or actually www.ampenergyracing.forumandco.com. Just become a member there on our forums. We're on there at least, 5 times a day. As you see, Adam Zalorno is just not making very many friends out there. Justin Pisani in that 16 is getting passed by the 7 on the inside going through this tri-oval. He has won the AMP Shootout past 2 times. Him and Bobby Zalorno in the 18 are the favorites to win. As I said, Justin Pisani has won the AMP Shootout 2 times in a row. Bobby Zalorno has won the Daytona 250 2 times in a row. So, you know, those are always the favorites to win.
You know, Jeff, I believe it was I think we have to go all the way back to maybe 5 or 10 years ago to when I think it was Florence Garth won the Daytona 250, because he ended up passing some really good drivers out there, and on a last lap pass, and, you know, that was one of the biggest things that got the AMP Energy Series started. And you know, it's just the way these series go. They just progress as they get more popular, and that's what the AMP Energy Series is trying to do, just get more popular with these good races.
Of course, Florence Garth was one of the turning moments for the AMP Energy Series to get onto broadcasting live races. Remember, it was a kind of like an ARCA series. There was no races posted. The ARCA series has a few races posted each year, but you know, we didn't have any races posted, but we did have races. And, you know, our cars really sucked because our painters weren't very professional, but now we got some good painters for the AMP Energy Series.
Yeah, as you can see, they are 3 wide behind Justin Pisani, Dan Cazzaro, and the 23 car of Mike Jeremy's, but Jeremy's is going to shift to the high side, and God, I think that's Darian Manor in that Xbox 360 car is going to get stuck in the middle, and, well, as we've seen before, Jeff, as cars get stuck in the middle with no draft help, you can guarantee yourself a one-pass ride to the back, and you're not getting anywhere soon unless you get in some draft, because with no draft, you're going about 5 to 10 miles per hour slower than the cars that are in draft, and you're pretty much done if you get stuck without other cars behind you.
Justin Pisani led that lap, but the hottest driver on the circuit, like, not the hottest as you would call a girl or a guy, but the one who's got the best finishes, I mean, like, he is on fire right now with his finishes. I mean, in the qualifying races, in the second qualifying race, at least, he came 15th. But Frank Haxon, another rookie, is going to lead that lap. And, you know, I forgot what I was going to say while you were talking, Derek. I was going to say something, but it was important.
Anyway, Frank Haxon in that 35 Papa John's car is going to continue to lead as they get onto the backstretch, but not for long because we have, oh God, who is that? Oh, I couldn't see the number right there. Jonathan Ringer is going to the bottom on the inside of Frank Haxon, but Keith Davis is maybe not such a wise decision by him, but he's going to stay to the outside with Frank Haxon, and we don't know if the high line will progress here today. It all depends on track temperature and track grip and the way the tires are running. But if it does play out as it seems like it is, the 53 car is having not having too tough of a time staying up there. But now Jonathan Ringer in the 43 car is also going to shift to the high side. Don't know what his plans are, but Jermayers will now lead onto the backstretch.
These cars are everywhere today, Jeff. Wow, Derek. Justin Design is going to make it 3 wide on Darian Manarin. In the back, our camera's not focused on him right now. That's a nice camera angle of the pack right there. We've got about 3 packs I'm looking from the booth right now. I mean, there's this pack and then we have 2 little packs. Surprised to see defending champion Nick Kozoro in the last pack. He is on the lead lap. He was involved in the first caution. Now remember, this is not the first race of the season. This is the AMP Shootout. So, like the Bud Shootout in the Cup Series. But, people would think this is the first race. This is not the first race. There's only 18 cars. If you don't see your driver in here, well, it's because it's the AMP Shootout.
Well, we would like to just let you know that this race is brought to you by AMP Energy. Amp up and amp yourself up into the race. Because this is going to be a good one, as this is the AMP Shootout. AMP Shootouts are always good, and we're looking for a good finish here, as we've seen many years surplus in the past. Jermayers still continues to lead. I think he's been, I guess you could say, one of the top 2 dominant cars of the day, along with, oh God, I'm going to say Dan Kozoro, because Dan Kozoro's led a lot of laps also. But a guy who has a new paint scheme this year, Fred Jones, surprising run up to the front, and was not expecting that.
We're going to have to take a commercial break in a little bit. This will be our only commercial we're trying to get in. As much as the race as possible without commercials. We're going to the far chase cam of Mike Jermayers. We have special effects for these camera angles. I mean, people are asking, how do you get these camera angles? But that's how. Dan Kozoro's going to look to the inside, and we are going to take a short commercial break. We'll be back.
Go to www.ampenergyseries.webs.com for full results on the AMP Shootout.